Hi guys, I'm back again here to talk about my feelings. It felt good yesterday to share what's on my mind, but today it's like a little bit more intense and personal. So I'll record this, but I don't know if it'll get uploaded. If it's like really good, maybe. Right now I feel sad and mad and unheard. Have you heard the expression that you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place? Did you see that? That was me being self-conscious about how my gut is dreading out. I usually don't care about that, but I'm very much in a place where I'm very self-conscious these days. Not these days. Yeah, these days. It feels unlike me. It might be this pressure to grow and mature as I move out and try to make something of myself. I just want to be a good person. It feels like a lot of my characteristics aren't that. Is that out of focus? I can't tell. Maybe that's better. When I sit down and try to talk right now, I like to talk about my problems or the reasons why I feel sad, I go straight into trying to minimize my own problems. Like there's bigger problems. What's making me feel this way isn't that big of a deal, so I shouldn't feel this way. And it's hard for me to get past this step often. But we're gonna sit in front of this camera until something happens today. Or behind this camera. There's a mirror. Both ways. I think from a very young age, I felt like I didn't get along or fit in with everyone, and I've been trying to figure that out for the longest times. When I talk to people who I think know me, like my mom, from my recollection, it usually results in her telling me that I'm not empathetic or nice enough, and I don't know if that's true, but at least that's very unsatisfying because I do try to be nice. Like I actively try to step into the shoes of other people, except it just never feels good, or it never ends up making the other person feel good either. And this happens in a way where the more I try, the more opposite, like the inverse happens. Like I make them feel less good. And in my life, that's resulted in me keeping people not that close to me. Except for the few people that I do try to, it just never works. And it just doesn't feel good. And it doesn't feel like I get what I want. Ever. Not ever. I'm generalizing and I'm exaggerating. I'm being dramatic. But I feel like it's so annoying to hear that like I need to express what I feel, but then also hearing that like I'm being so dramatic and I am making things a bigger deal than they need to be. And I hate that my emotions would be burdening. My emotions burden other people. This video is gonna be all over the place. This is why I don't know. I'm not really comfy with this, and I haven't done videos like this too much because I feel like I need to curate my thoughts for people to understand me or to avoid people misunderstanding me. But then I'm told that I just need to speak my mind and I need to be authentic, and there's a bunch of voices telling me that that's not the right thing to do. But then now I don't know what I'm saying, and let's talk about, let's talk about some happy things. Let's try to like avoid the feelings and confronting them. I watched a video where it talked about body language. It talked about how when people cover their mouth or cover their eyes or start playing with their hair, it's them trying to like distance themselves from an uncomfy feeling. Oh, look at that, playing with my hair. And it's funny. It's funny seeing that in myself right now. These days when I come home, it's this energy. I feel sad and come home, I feel lonely and sad. But I'm not depressed, because what it is I sleep it off, or I think it's ruined. I sleep it off and I wake up the next day energized. But I think going through the days tire me out, and I come home with my battery empty and with a lot of emotions that I don't know how to not come back. What am I saying? I don't know how to actually work through these emotions. So today I bought a bunch of like neuroscience books to try to figure out how the brain works, so I can get past my emotions and operate in a better way, because I don't want to hurt people, because I can't control the way I express and feel. But I also want to be heard, and I want to be validated for the things that I feel. And it's even sadder. Oh, fuck. And it's sad to feel like there's no one I can talk to that would understand me or bring in positive perspective that like endures. Oh, you can see this is freaking cool, right? Oh look, now you have like a different perspective of me. We can get like really deep and intimate. I can look into your eyes when I talk now. I feel like there's a little bit of progress made here. Do I feel better? I don't feel better. I just feel like let's go back to this. Practical steps. Let's work this out. 1, I need to find self-esteem again and self-confidence, so that I don't behave in passive-aggressive ways or behave in ways that just aren't truly myself. How do I do that? I think getting a better understanding of what trauma and feelings are physiologically will help me get there. And I think expressing feelings candidly, maybe in this form, maybe in notes, would help me do that. And I think that's a practical step that feels very soothing when I think about it. It feels like, wow, the problem will get solved eventually if I practice these things and do these things. Yeah. Okay, good steps. I also got a lot of amazing comments about what people think about my videos. It really made me feel good, and it made me feel warm, and I want you guys to know that I see those and I read those. So that's probably gonna be the next video, hopefully, but I just need to get to a better place right now before I make that. So I think I'm gonna go shower and then read and then go to sleep, and then maybe tomorrow we'll be in a better place. Okay. Thanks for taking the time. This is probably a longer one. Please share with me in the comments below anything that you think you're not allowed to express to your friends or people around you, and I'll be here to listen and reply. Okay? So do that, and then we can just vibe. Bye.